Hey, what's up everybody? It's the People's Crypto. I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Plan B stock to flow model and how he predicts that Bitcoin may surge to $100,000 either this year or next year. But before we begin, please keep in mind that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. And if you're looking to make any significant investments in any particular asset classes or markets, please reach out to a financial advisor. This article can be found on newslogical.com and is titled, Analyst Plan B says Red Dot released in Bitcoin could surge to $100,000 soon. The latest statement of popular cryptocurrency analyst known for forecasting Bitcoin's price with stock to flow model Plan B confirms that the Bitcoin price could surge to $100,000 even before the fold of the year 2020. After forecasting that Bitcoin has the potential of reaching 1 million per unit in price in the future, the pseudonymous analyst said to Peter McCormick in a podcast that Bitcoin may not be an asset anymore, but in turn into something greater than expected. Now, Plan B is saying he believes that a crucial signal that would make Bitcoin price spike massively has been triggered. Illustrating with his usual Bitcoin stock to flow model chart, Plan, one of the most watched after crypto analysts in the cryptocurrency industry, said the red dot has been released. This, he said, is a bullish signal for Bitcoin. Plan B sees the red dot as a terminal point where Bitcoin would break away from the $10,000 barrier. He has been expecting the emergence of the red dot for some while now. In a previous statement, Plan said T4 until red dot release, with expectation that signal would soon surface. However, in a fresh statement, the analyst said the red dot has been released. According to the chart attached to the statement of the analyst, Bitcoin is set for another massive rally that would put its price around $100,000 before the end of the year. And this is the stock to flow. I just had it and I messed it up. Well, this is a picture of the stock to flow model that he's come up with, and I will zoom in. Oh, not that much, but oh, there we go. All right, so according to his stock to flow model, after every halving, once the red dot makes its appearance, Bitcoin then goes on a massive rally. And this occurred after the 2012 halving, which the red dot appeared in sometime late 2012, and then it went all the way up to $1,000. And then the next halving, which was in 2016, its red dot made an appearance in the middle of that year, and then Bitcoin went on to rally all the way up until I think $19,000 or $20,000, depending on what exchange you get your pricing information from. And now, Mr. Plan B says that we have once again reached and we have once again had an appearance of the red dot. So after this, we should be expecting a massive rally. But if you look at the previous red dots, it varies. It takes some time. This one I'm assuming is going to take some time because we've been fluctuating between 9,500 and about 10,400. It might be 10,500 once again, depending on where you get your pricing from. So this is good news. So $100,000 is something that we may potentially see sometime this year or next year. However, with this space, you have to be extremely patient, and there's no telling when this may occur. But you know, as I stated in my previous video, if you do have your money on your crypto on exchanges, your Bitcoin, I would highly suggest you remove that immediately. You know, a couple crypto exchanges has been having issues in terms of when Bitcoin rallies for some strange reason, the website goes down. So it could be extremely frustrating, especially if you're trying to buy in the market, which everyone tries to do once they see the price rallying upwards. But it's just one of those things. I would just highly suggest you wait till you get the dips. Like we just had a dip earlier, and Bitcoin I think dropped to 9,500. I think we're a little bit up for the day, which isn't bad. It's just patience. You have to be extremely patient in this space. So $100,000, that sounds great to me. Let me see if I could pull up another chart or a better one. Well, I can't. Well, anyway, but yeah, so $100,000 for this year. According to his stock to flow model, we'll eventually reach, I think it's $1 million during the next halving. Yeah, so if we do reach $100,000 or $200,000, please expect a sharp decline, just like how we seen in 2017, 2018? I think it was 2018. No, yeah, it was 2017. So expect to see a sharp decline relatively soon if we do reach $100,000. So if you're going to take some profits, I would suggest you do that. If not, if you want to hodl, then hodl. But I would just suggest that you figure out what your strategy is going to be moving forward, because it could be a good time to sell at the top and perhaps maybe wait to take some profits and then buy the dip. But timing this market is extremely difficult to do. Can't really time any particular markets, but timing Bitcoin is just, I wouldn't recommend doing it. So it sounds good. I'm personally going to hodl and not sell. If we do reach $100,000 or $200,000, I won't lie, I probably will be a little bit tempted to take some off the top and probably wait for another drop towards the bottom, and I'll probably might scoop up some more Bitcoin, but there's no telling what may occur. For example, if it were to reach $100,000 and I decided to take some profits, then we may see Bitcoin surge all the way up to $200,000 or $300,000. So there's always that concern of that happening. I know a friend of mine, he bought some Bitcoin, I think at $10,500 earlier today, and he felt extremely bad because then it dropped to $9,500. So he was a little, sour about it, but I told him it wouldn't matter anyway once we reach new all-time highs anyway. So it's essentially like getting a bargain. So you just have to keep that in mind. Figure out what your strategy is going to be in this space, especially if you're going to be buying Bitcoin. The temptation is definitely going to be there for you to want to take profits. If that's something that you want to do and you feel comfortable doing it, then I would suggest go for it. But if you may have some regrets if the price continues to surge and move upwards, then I would suggest you probably not do that. So figure out what your strategy is going to be, really. That's, I would say, it's probably the most important thing. If you have more than one Bitcoin, then you can maybe, sacrifice some of it, some Satoshis, and get yourself some more when we potentially go back down. But there's no telling if we will ever have, a $10,000 Bitcoin again. So we may not go that low again. I think once it surges to $100,000 or $200,000, we may see a decline to maybe 40,000, possibly. But I doubt that we would go all the way back to at least 19 or 20,000. So we may not even see that again. But anything is possible in this space. So I would just suggest that you figure out what your strategy is going to be in terms of taking profits. Just be very, very careful. You don't want to be like the pizza guy. And if you don't know who the pizza guy is, I believe it was a couple years ago, I think when Bitcoin was, I can't remember what the price was, but this guy spent, I think, $10,000 worth of Bitcoin on a pizza. So yeah, he had a significant amount and he blew it. So fortunately, that guy has to live with that for the rest of his life now. So don't be that guy. So figure out what your strategy is going to be when you're in this space, and just be extremely careful and really plan out what your exit strategy is going to be if you do plan on taking some profits. But if you plan on hodling, which is holding on for dear life, then you won't really have any issues moving forward. So I'm going to end the video here. Let's take a look at the prices before I end it. Bitcoin is at $9,587 now. Ethereum's at $241. It's been doing well. Tether is at $1. XRP is at 20 cents. Bitcoin Cash is at $252. Bitcoin SV is at 193. Litecoin is at $46.99. Binance Coin is at $17.53. EOS is at $2.68, and Cardano is at 8 cents. Cardano's been doing well. All right, I think that'll be all for this video. And oh, please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Library, please leave a comment. And please visit the cryptocurrencyspace.com if you're looking for the top 200 cryptocurrency prices by market capitalization. You also can check the news section, the halving clocks, which are, the next halving isn't for another 4 years, so you probably won't go there. But yeah, check out the website. Please like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. See you later.